Good afternoon, Martin.
Good afternoon.
So how did practice go this morning?
Yeah, it was good. 6 and just a second off. The first, sort of 4 in front of me. So the pole position was basically 7 seconds. So he's a young, fast, young chap. So yeah.
So how's your season gone so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I've good results with the car. It's new to me, and we're still sort of working on it. So we're still sort of tweaking it. We brought it across from America, and it's never really been raced in anger. And coming over here, we've seemed to get it going. So certainly up in the sort of top 6 or 7.
So have you got a brief history of it? Can you give me a brief one?
Yeah, it's an unusual car. Basically, it started life in 1950 as an FE, which is a Swedish 500 racing car. And it was sold direct to America. We got all the history right from the first guy. And in 1954, it was sold to a senator, Senator Woods of Pennsylvania, who actually had his own race called the Blandville-Tyndale race in his own grounds. And he wanted to put basically a Manx Norton engine in there. The original FE is a Jap. But an F is a very small car and there's no way he could fit it. So he cut the car in half in 1954, all documented. And he bought the back end off Cooper. So this is a Cooper back end, kept the FE front end, so that's exactly the 1950 front end of the car. And he bought a Ray Petty Manx engine. So luckily I've got all the receipts and all the transactions. And then he rebodied it in this streamliner style. So it's the original body. So it's very unusual. It's big, it's heavy. I'm big and heavy as well, so probably is a good match. But it's proven to be, a pretty steady car, especially in wet conditions.
So what are you hoping for the race?
Well, if I can finish in the top 6, I'll be pretty happy. If I'm there and put a good display on, that's really what it's all about. I mean, these are very difficult cars 500s to keep going. So But
started sometimes
to get started, yeah. I got my wife; she comes along with the starter, so she does very well. But if I can sort of get in the top 5 or 6, that's a very good result for me, and keep up and put a good show on for the public.
Well, good luck this afternoon, and thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much.
That's great, thank you. Afternoon, Nigel.
Afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well.
Good.
So how did this morning go?
Oh yeah, fine. No problems at all, really. Yeah, car went well. Just took it carefully round. Did an exploratory first lap with Mike Fowler, and then after that just got slowly faster and faster. Yeah, if you can get slowly faster and faster.
So where did you end up on the grid?
Oh, way down, I think. But I saw Richard's little affair going on, so I just took it easy, expecting a red flag any minute. So just took it easy.
So how's the season gone for you?
Yeah, pretty good. I missed a bit earlier in the year, family holidays and bits and pieces, but actually going fine. Yeah, car's dead reliable as always. Touch wood. So yeah, it should be fine.
And a good turnout of cars again?
Well, it's getting a bit lower, but we're getting a few impacts here and there, which I'm worried about, as I explained in my briefing. But I'm sure that will come good once people realise the gravity of that. So yeah, season's fine, club's fine. I just wish we could just get a bit more less impact going on. It is worrying me a bit.
So what would be a good result for you today?
I'd be happy to finish in the middle somewhere. 6th or 7th would be great. Very good indeed. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
We could do with some drier weather, couldn't we?
These conditions around here are always interesting. After a nice,
especially for these. Yeah.
Well, after a dry week as well.
Yeah,
it's just
that's right, yeah.
It's like your road surface normally, isn't it? Yeah. Long dry period, smattering of rain, horrible, but fun.
Well, I hope you have a good afternoon anyway, and thanks for the interview.
No, it's a pleasure. Thanks. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Afternoon, Gareth.
Hello. How are we?
So how did this morning go?
It was great. It was wet. It's a bit worrying through Gerrard's. I haven't raced here for a long time, so Gerrard's I tiptoed around there. But the main thing is I beat my brother around, so that's all I care about really. I'm a second quicker than he is. Okay. So we'll have a good race this afternoon, see how we go.
Bit slippy?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to take it easy until I find out what the conditions are like. Rain's still coming down. Let's just see where it goes.
So how often have you been out this year?
Third time out. Third time out, and I'll do most of the season this year. We'll see how we get on. But the two of us are having a bit of a head-to-head, so there's a bit of fun within the family.
So
Dad here to watch me as well, so it's great.
So what would be a good result for you?
I beat JB Jones basically, my brother. That's a good result. That's all that matters.
So have you done much apart from this year?
I used to race MGFs from 2008, 2009. And I switched to these last year, and I'm really enjoying it. It's fantastic. There's a good camaraderie, and it's not a contact sport like MGFs used to be, so it's a bit safer, and it's good fun.
Yeah, it's good fun, and they look good, don't they?
Yeah, not too powerful.
when they're going.
Exactly, yeah. That's right.
Well, good luck this afternoon, and I hope you beat your brother.
Yeah, watch out for me.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Afternoon, Rod.
Hi.
So how's it gone this morning?
Very well, no problems. We had a slight problem with the battery, but yeah, that's all sorted now. And just looking forward to the race, apart from the wet side of it.
So where are you on the grid?
Nearly at the back. I didn't really try that hard this morning, and first time out this year for me. But you know, I just do it because I enjoy it.
So you've won the championship though in this car, haven't you? Once?
Oh, yes, a couple of times, yeah. But I've been racing it now for nearly 28 years. So you know, I let the others have a go now.
So could you give me a brief history of the car?
It was originally raced by André Lyons, a Belgian guy, hence it's in yellow. And myself and Brian Dewey, who unfortunately isn't with us any longer, we went over to Holland, Eindhoven, and bought it there. And we restored it, and I've been racing it ever since. And I've bent it a couple of times, and you know.
And repaired it a couple of times.
Yes, well, that's my trade, you see. You know, I've got a garage back where I come from.
So do you race anything else apart from this?
No, I've just got some old classics as well, but you know, I just love this, you know, because I just love it.
So what are you hoping for this afternoon?
Probably about 7th or 8th, if I can do any good.
Well, good luck this afternoon, and thank you for the interview.
Okay, cheers.